Liam stood alone in his small cabin at the edge of the human colony, working on a broken energy lamp when he heard the knock. It was sharp, quick, and nervous, not the kind of knock someone uses at night. He froze for a moment and listened. The knock came again, louder this time, almost desperate. He walked to the door and opened it slowly. Standing outside was an alien woman, one of the forest tribes who rarely came near human homes. Her skin was pale blue and glowing faintly under the moonlight. Her eyes were wide with pain and fear. "Please," she whispered, holding her stomach tightly, "it's swelling. I need help." Liam stared at her, confused. The forest tribes were strong and rarely asked humans for anything. But she was trembling. Her breath came in short gasps. Sweat rolled down her face even though the night was cold. "My name is Lyra," she said. "Please, don't let me fall." Liam caught her before she collapsed and helped her inside. She winced with every step as if something inside her body was moving. He guided her to his workbench chair, and she sat down with a painful sigh. "What happened?" Liam asked softly. She shook her head. "I cannot explain. I touched something I should not have. A glowing stone in the deep forest. It broke when I picked it up. And then this started." She pulled her hand away from her stomach for a second. Liam saw the swelling beneath her clothes. It was round, but not smooth, almost like it had sharp edges inside. It shifted slightly, as if reacting to being looked at. Liam felt his chest tighten. "You need medical help," he said. "I can call the colony doctor." "No." Lyra's voice cracked with fear. "You must not tell them. If humans know what is inside me, they will kill me. And maybe kill you too." Liam frowned. "Why would they kill you?" Lyra lowered her head and whispered, "Because this is not sickness. It is something ancient. Something humans fought long ago. My people kept it hidden, until now." Liam felt cold air fill the room as she spoke those words. The swelling under her dress moved again, slowly, like something alive was pressing against her skin from the inside. "How fast is it growing?" he asked. "Too fast," she said. "Every hour, it becomes stronger." She looked at him with tears in her eyes. "When humans come close, it grows faster. I think it senses you." That made Liam step back for a moment. But Lyra reached out and grabbed his wrist. "Please, you must help me," she said. "You are an engineer. You fix things. You understand machines and energy. Maybe you can stop it before it wakes fully." Her grip was weak but desperate. Liam took a deep breath. He knew he should refuse. He knew this could be dangerous for the entire colony. But the fear in her eyes pulled him in. "Okay," he said quietly. "I'll take a look." Lyra sat still as he knelt beside her. She slowly lifted her dress just enough to reveal the swelling. Liam expected bruises, dark marks, maybe broken skin. But what he saw made his heart stop. The swelling was glowing. A faint golden light pulsed from inside her skin. Veins around the lump shimmered like tiny electrical wires. And the surface moved, no, it rippled, as if something inside was pushing against it. Liam leaned closer, breath shaking. The glow brightened for a moment, reacting to his movement. Then he heard it. A soft sound. Very soft. Tap. 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 Something inside her was knocking. Lyra shut her eyes in pain. "It knows you are here." Liam stood up quickly. His hands were shaking. He had repaired machines that exploded, worked with energy cores that could melt metal, but nothing had ever made him feel fear like this. This should not be possible," he said. Lyra nodded weakly. "I know. My ancestors said it was destroyed long ago. They lied." Liam walked around the room, searching for anything that could help, scanners, tools, old sensors, but he knew none of this was built to handle something like this. He felt helpless, but he also felt something else growing inside him, responsibility. "You said the swelling reacts to humans," he said. "Does it hurt more when I'm close?" "Yes," she whispered. "But it also wakes when you step away. It wants to come out. And it wants you." "Why me?" "Because you are human," she said. "And humans are the key. It needs human energy to grow fully." She winced again as the swelling pushed harder, making her cry out. The glow flashed brighter, lighting up the room like a heartbeat made of fire. Liam stepped closer and placed a hand lightly on her shoulder. "Lyra, stay with me. I'll figure something out." Lyra opened her eyes. "Please, don't let it escape." The knocking sound grew louder. Tap. 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 The swelling twisted violently, making her whole body jerk. Liam swallowed hard, knowing the truth. Something inside her was waking up. And time was running out. Liam tried to calm his breathing, but every second he looked at the glowing swelling under Lyra's skin, he felt a new kind of fear growing inside him. It was not just the light or the movement. It was the feeling that something intelligent was trapped inside her, waiting for the right moment to break free. Lyra gripped the edges of the chair tightly as another pulse of pain shot through her body. The glow brightened then faded again, like a creature testing the limits of its cage. "It's getting faster," Lyra whispered. "It knows something is wrong." Liam nodded, trying to hide his fear. "I need to scan it. Maybe I can see what's inside." He grabbed a small handheld scanner from his workbench. It was old, not very strong, but it could detect energy patterns. He pointed it at the swelling and pressed the button. The scanner beeped once, then twice, then sparked and shut down completely. "What?" Liam muttered. He hit the device gently, but it remained dead. Lyra looked at him with hollow eyes. "It kills human tech. My tribe warned us such things could do that." "That means it's emitting energy," Liam said, "energy strong enough to burn circuits." He backed up a little and noticed something. The tools on the desk, metal, sharp, were starting to vibrate slightly. Not enough to fall, but enough to move. "It's affecting metal now," he said slowly. Lyra closed her eyes. "It is waking up. Once it wakes fully, there is no stopping it." Another ripple moved under her skin, sharper this time. Her breath caught in her throat. She grabbed Liam's arm suddenly. "Do not leave me," she begged. "I cannot be alone with it." "I'm not leaving," Liam said. "But we can't stay here. Your body can't hold this much longer." "Where do we go?" Lyra asked weakly. "The abandoned lab," Liam replied. "At the old North Outpost. Humans built it during the first colony years. There is old containment tech there. Maybe it can help." Lyra tried to stand, but her legs trembled. Liam supported her carefully. As they stepped outside, the cold night air struck Lyra's glowing skin. The light under her dress flickered like a dying lantern. The forest around them was dark and silent, too silent. They took slow steps down the dirt path. But after only a few minutes, Liam noticed movement in the trees. Small shadows. Then more. Forest creatures. But these creatures weren't moving normally. They were trembling the same way Lyra had been trembling earlier. "They're drawn to it," Lyra whispered. "The ancient light, it calls to living things." The creatures began to follow them, small steps, slow and cautious. Their eyes glowed faintly, reflecting the light inside Lyra. Liam tightened his grip on her. "Don't look back," he said softly. A moment later, Lyra gasped and bent forward, clutching her stomach. The swelling shifted violently, upward, toward her ribs this time. The glow brightened so much it lit the path like a lantern. "Lyra!" Liam grabbed her shoulders as she fell to her knees. She shook with pain. Her voice came out broken. It's moving. It wants to reach my chest. It's trying to get closer to my heart. Liam felt panic rising. If the thing reached her heart, it might kill her instantly, or worse, take control of her body. Stand, he said firmly. We must reach the lab. He helped her up again, and they pushed forward. The creatures behind them began to cry softly, as if feeling the pain radiating from her. Halfway to the lab, the ground vibrated slightly. A strange humming sound filled the air. It was low, deep, and almost musical, coming from Lyra's body. Then, suddenly, the swelling inside her pushed outward sharply, and a thin glowing line appeared under her skin, like a crack in glass. Liam froze. Lyra, he whispered, it's trying to break through. Lyra looked at him with tears dripping down her face. I cannot hold it anymore. It's waking. The crack widened for a moment, letting out a flash of golden light. Liam shielded his eyes. The next second, the forest exploded with noise. Creatures screamed and scattered. Even the trees seemed to shake. It's calling them, Lyra cried. It's calling everything. Liam picked her up in his arms. She was light, too light. Her strength was fading fast. We're close, he said. Just hold on. But the swelling twisted again, pushing against her ribs. The golden crack pulsed like a heartbeat. Liam knew they had only minutes left. He ran faster toward the abandoned lab, hoping the old human tech could still save her. But as he reached the entrance, the doors refused to open. I need registered DNA, Liam said. The system doesn't recognize me. Lyra grabbed his hand with the last of her strength. Then break it, before it breaks me. At that moment, the glowing crack widened again, and the thing inside her pressed harder, trying to rip through her skin completely. Liam's mind raced. He had to choose. Break the door. Or watch the creature be born. And whatever was inside her, was almost free. The locked metal door stood like a wall between life and death. Liam tried the panel again, but the old system only blinked red. It needed DNA from the first colonists, and Liam was not one of them. Lyra leaned against the wall, breathing hard. The glowing crack on her skin widened, shining through her clothes like a golden wound. Liam, it's coming, she whispered. He could hear it now. A faint scratching from inside her body, like claws dragging against bone. It made his stomach turn. He looked at the door again, then at the heavy rocks nearby. Stand back, he said. Lyra couldn't stand, so she slid slowly to the ground. Liam grabbed a thick metal pipe lying beside the entrance. He swung it at the control panel with all his strength. Sparks burst from it, lighting up the darkness. He hit it again and again, until the old mechanism inside groaned. Finally, with a loud crack, the door shuddered and slid open halfway. That's enough, he said, helping Lyra up. They squeezed inside the lab. The air smelled like dust and chemicals. The walls were covered with old warnings: containment required, biohazard, do not expose to organic tissue. Liam didn't want to think about what those warnings meant. The moment they entered, the lights flickered strangely. Lyra's glowing crack pulsed stronger, making the shadows jump across the room. Liam saw old machines covered with cloth, old tanks filled with dried residue, old screens that still hummed faintly. We need a containment field, Liam said. Something strong enough to hold whatever is inside you. Lyra's voice trembled. Hurry. It is pushing harder. I can feel its will. It is angry. He helped her onto a long medical table. Her body tensed again. The swelling raced upward, then dropped downward suddenly. The sight made Liam feel sick. It wasn't random movement. It was crawling. Lyra, does it hurt? She smiled weakly. It feels like it is learning. The idea terrified him. He rushed to a control station, wiping dust off old screens. He pressed a few buttons, and one of the machines came to life with a heavy rumble. A containment generator. It was cracked on the side, but its core still glowed blue. "This might work," Liam said. "Just stay still." Lyra tried to speak, but her breath caught. The swelling twisted again, this time violently, lifting her body off the table for a moment. She screamed, a sound so sharp it echoed through the whole lab. Blue lights flickered on the machine. A hologram appeared above it, showing an outline of Lyra's body. Strange readings spiked all over the image. "It's scanning you," Liam said. "Hold on." But then the hologram changed. It showed something inside her. Not just a shape, a structure. The creature inside her was not small. It had long limbs curled tightly. A head with a pointed crown. And a bright core inside its chest, the source of the golden light. Liam stared at the image, stunned. "This thing. It's not just a parasite." Lyra whispered, "What is it?" "It looks like," Liam shook his head. "It looks like a designed organism. Not natural. Not born. Made." Lyra's eyes widened. "Made by who?" The hologram flickered, and another image appeared. A symbol. Old. Human-made. A circle with 3 lines. Liam stepped back. "This is an old human research mark. This thing. It was created by humans. Not aliens." Lyra's breathing quickened. "But, my people said it was ancient. From before our tribes existed." "Maybe humans planted it long ago," Liam said. "Or maybe it was meant to merge with alien life." Suddenly the swelling inside Lyra burst upward again, and the glowing crack split wider. A sharp, golden claw pushed against her skin from the inside, trying to break through. Lyra cried out in terror. "Liam! It is tearing me!" Liam ran to her, holding down her shoulders. He turned on the containment field. Blue energy surrounded her body in a glowing cage, humming loudly. The creature reacted instantly. The swelling twisted violently, and the claw withdrew slightly. The lights in the room shook. The machines beeped wildly. "It doesn't like the field," Liam said. "Good. Maybe it weakens it." But Lyra looked at him with tears. "Liam. I hear its voice." Liam froze. "What does it say?" She swallowed hard. "It is calling you." "Me?" "Yes," she whispered. "It says your name." The humming of the machines changed suddenly. The blue containment field flickered. The creature inside her pressed harder, cracking her skin open more. Light poured out of the wound like liquid fire. "Liam," Lyra whispered with a trembling smile. "It wants your energy. Your blood. Your body." He stepped back slowly, heart pounding. The creature knocked again inside her body, but this time the sound was deeper, like a fist hitting metal. Knock. 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 Lyra gasped. "It is ready." "And we're out of time," Liam whispered. The creature inside her was now fighting the containment field itself. And the next knock might break through her skin completely. The containment field flickered again, and Liam felt the air around him grow heavier. The pressure was not natural. It felt like something was pulling at his bones, gently at first, then harder, like invisible hands trying to drag him closer to Lyra. Lyra's body shook as another crack formed under her skin. More golden light spilled out. Her face twisted with pain, but she grabbed the edge of the table, refusing to collapse. "It wants me," she whispered through clenched teeth. "But it wants you more." Liam forced himself to step back, but his feet felt heavy, as if the air itself was holding him. The machine beside him beeped wildly, displaying symbols he didn't understand. Unknown readings. Energy spikes. Human DNA markers reacting. This technology, Liam whispered. It's responding to me. To humans. The hologram above the machine flickered again. This time it showed an old message fragment, lines of broken text. Most of it was damaged, but some words remained. Project Hellion. Biological weapon prototype. Hybridization required. Do not expose to living hosts. Liam stared at the words, feeling his throat tighten. A human project. A weapon. Something created by the first colonists long ago, then abandoned. Lyra, he said softly, this thing, it wasn't supposed to be alive. It was supposed to be destroyed. She looked at him with weak, fading eyes. But it is alive, and it chose me. It chose you because you're alien, Liam said. But it grows faster near humans. That means it was built with human energy in mind. Built to absorb us. Built to evolve through us. Lyra's breath trembled. Then it is using me only as a bridge. Before Liam could reply, the containment field exploded with light. The entire lab shook. The creature inside Lyra slammed against her skin, hard enough that the table screeched against the floor. Lyra screamed, arching her back. The glowing crack tore wider. A shape pressed forward, a long, narrow head with ridges. Golden bone. Sharp. Alive. Liam. Lyra cried. It's going to break through. Please, do something. He grabbed a heavy containment rod from the corner. It was meant for dangerous samples, not living things, but it was all he had. He activated it, and blue sparks danced along its edge. He pushed it against the containment field, strengthening it. The hum grew louder. The creature hissed inside Lyra, a low, echoing noise that felt like it came from another world. The lights in the lab shattered one by one. Sparks fell like dying stars. Then, for the first time, Liam heard the voice. Not in the air. Not from Lyra. Inside his mind. Human. He staggered back, shaking his head. No, 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 don't talk to me. Don't enter my mind. The voice grew clearer. I know you. I remember you. Your kind created me. Liam grabbed the table to steady himself. Why? Why are you doing this? The voice felt colder now. To finish what you started. Lyra gasped as the creature pushed again. Blood appeared around the glowing wound, small, shimmering droplets that floated upward instead of falling. I cannot hold it, she cried. Liam, I am losing myself. He pressed the rod harder. The blue glow fought against the golden light. For a moment, the creature retreated deeper inside her. But only for a moment. Then it surged again, stronger. The containment field cracked visibly. Lyra, Liam said, voice trembling, if it escapes, it will kill us both. Maybe everyone. Her hand reached for his, weak but determined. Then stop it, even if it hurts me. The creatures outside the lab began howling again, answering the golden pulses of light coming from Lyra's body. They scratched at the outer walls, drawn like insects to a flame. The lab trembled. The creature knocked again from inside her ribs. Knock. 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 But this time, the knocks formed a rhythm. A pattern. A message. Liam whispered, horrified, it's communicating. Lyra coughed weakly. What does it say? Liam swallowed hard. It's telling me, to let you go. Her eyes widened. So it can take my body. Yes, Liam said. Or break it. The containment screens around them suddenly displayed one final message, old, faded, but readable. Warning, once awakened, Helion-class organism will seek a primary human host. If allowed to bond, termination is impossible. Liam stared at Lyra. Her glow. Her trembling breath. Her cracking skin. And then he looked at the hologram. The creature inside her was changing shape. Stretching. Preparing. It doesn't want you anymore, Liam whispered. Lyra blinked. What? It wants me. Her eyes filled with fear, not for herself, but for him. Liam, listen to me, don't let it touch you. Don't let it enter you. Promise me. But Liam couldn't speak. Because at that moment, the creature knocked again. And the containment field shattered. A burst of golden light filled the lab. And the creature inside Lyra surged forward to break through her skin. Golden light burst through the room so bright that Liam had to cover his eyes. The containment field collapsed with a deafening crack, sending energy waves across the lab. The machine sparked. The glass inside the room shattered. The air felt hot and heavy like a living storm. Lyra screamed as the creature pushed harder. Her body arched off the table, every muscle locked in agony. The glowing crack tore wider across her ribs. A spear-like limb made of golden bone pressed outward, almost breaking through her skin. Liam, help me, she whispered in a voice that barely existed. He tried to run toward her, but an invisible force slammed into his chest and pinned him to the wall. The golden light moved like living ropes, holding him in place. He struggled, but the force tightened around him, squeezing his lungs. Then the voice came again. Human, the vessel is weak. You are stronger. You are built for me. Liam gritted his teeth. I'll die before I let you take me. The voice laughed inside his head, cold and empty. You cannot resist. I was designed for your kind. Lyra lifted her hand, shaking, trembling, but full of desperate strength. Liam, don't listen. Don't let it inside your mind, she said. It lies. It forces fear. Fight it. But the golden limb pushed harder. Her skin split open just enough to reveal a glimpse of the creature inside, shimmering bone, moving tendrils, and a glowing core pulsing like a small star. Liam felt something else then, anger. Something deeper than fear. Something human. Something the creature did not expect. Let her go, he shouted, pushing against the invisible force. A surge of strength rushed through him. The golden energy holding him cracked slightly. Not much, but enough. The creature hissed inside Lyra's body. You cannot break me, human. Liam looked at the old machines around him. Broken, ancient, forgotten. But one of them, the emergency drain conduit, still glowed faintly. A device used long ago to pull energy from unstable experiments and destroy them safely. He lunged toward it, breaking through the golden force with a roar. The creature screamed in his mind, angry now, surprised. Lyra gasped. What are you doing? Saving you, Liam said, grabbing the emergency conduit and forcing it into life. The machine shook violently, as if waking from centuries of sleep. A blue pulse shot out from the core, filling the room with cold light. The creature reacted instantly. The golden limb retreated slightly, curling in fear. No, the voice hissed. Human, do not activate that. It will kill the host. Liam's eyes narrowed. It will kill you. He slammed his palm onto the activation plate. The machine screamed to life. A vortex opened, blue energy swirling like a hungry storm. It began pulling at everything, dust, debris, loose metal, and the golden light inside Lyra. Lyra cried out as the creature inside her fought against the pull. Her body shook violently. The golden crack shimmered brighter than ever. Hold on, Lyra. Liam yelled. Don't let it control you. I'm trying, she whispered, gripping the table, but it is strong, too strong. The creature pushed again, trying to escape into the open. Its golden bones pressed outward, trying to reach Liam. But the vortex pulled harder. The creature shrieked, a sound that shook the entire lab. A deep, ancient scream filled with rage and desperation. Human! Stop! I will tear your world apart. I will. Liam increased the power. The vortex roared louder. Lyra's body glowed brighter, and then the first piece of the creature ripped away from her body. Golden particles tore free, sucked into the vortex. The creature screamed. Lyra collapsed backward, eyes rolling from exhaustion. More pieces ripped away, light, bone, energy, sucked into the storm. Lyra cried in pain. Liam, it's leaving me. You're going to be free, he shouted. The last of the creature fought harder than before. A final golden claw burst from her skin but was caught instantly by the vortex. It twisted, bent, and shattered into glowing dust. The vortex swallowed every last fragment. And then silence. The machine powered down slowly, humming softly as the blue light faded. The golden glow inside Lyra disappeared completely. Her skin stopped moving. The cracking light healed into a faint scar. Liam rushed to her side. Lyra, can you hear me? Her eyes fluttered open. She looked weak, pale, but alive. It's gone, she whispered. Liam, you saved me. He held her hand tightly. Humans fight. We don't give up. Not on anyone. For a moment, the world felt calm again. But then, far in the distance, the forest trembled. A deep echo rolled across the ground, shaking dust from the ceiling. Lyra's eyes widened. That sound. Liam, that is not the creature. That is something else. Liam stood slowly. If one parasite survived, he said quietly, maybe there were more. Outside the lab, strange lights flickered in the sky, golden, faint, like distant stars waking from sleep. Lyra whispered, Liam. I think this was only the first. Liam looked toward the forest with a determined, human fire in his eyes. Then we fight the rest, he said. Together.